put them on top.
Let's listen to it in,
Oh, they don't have English subtitles?
Yeah, do they? What?
Well, they have French as the main language.
What the fuck?
They don't have English subtitles?
That makes no sense.
Well, let's watch it in French with Spanish subtitles.
No, I think it's in English as well.
Yeah, but should we put French subtitles? Does that help anybody? Not really.
Definitely doesn't help me.
Oh, these are...
One in every 50 words.
Okay, well,
I
never
can
mind.
recognize a few
But
words.
the soundtrack is
Is
in
it and?
English and then...
Tank!
Yeah.
That means tank.
Thank you. Or was that thank you? I'm not sure.
If it's French, it's almost
Is
always
that,
Oh, we know the
is
tabernacle.
that,
Tabernacle!
Tabernacle.
Shit.
is that,
Are you guys in...
what's her
What do
name?
you call it?
Lori Petty is the main character. But Naomi Watts is in it.
Now,
Is that your
is she
beer, Dad?
Australian or English?
Yes.
'Cause I
She's,
thought she was Australian,
she's
but
Australian, yeah.
Naomi Watts?
one of
She
the
was
things I
born.
was.
She was born in England.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, she was born in England,
But
but I think she
grew up in Australia.
grew up in Australia.
Okay. Because
Australian.
I was like, I read somewhere that she's English, and I was like, I swear she's Australian.
Oh, great. Are we rolling?
No.
We're not.
No, we are.
That's there, that's that. Should I roll? Roll one?
Yeah.
No, I guess we're okay.
We're going.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you ready? We're okay.
I was born ready.
Oh, maybe leave that on. What do you think?
You
I
all
was
ready
thinking,
for this?
Yeah, I think it's okay. Bum, 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 bum. Pressure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Back Issues! As always, yeah, we've got...
Crowd goes wild.
Wild.
Yeah,
As
there's like
always.
50 people in here.
Yeah.
We
It's a crowded Tim's living room, that's for sure.
Oh my, we do have to.
With the millions and dozens of the us fans. But that's okay. We're not.
Well, if you include the toys, I'm pretty sure we'd be...
The millions!
If the toys came to life, we would absolutely be done for.
We would all be murdered.
Yes, exactly.
Horribly ripped from limbs to limbs.
Too many villains over there.
Yeah, a whole shelf. I've been working on that.
I mean, Apocalypse.
Look, I even found a Dr. Evil in a bag at a vintage store for $2.
We're so in trouble.
He's saluting. It's good. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We have a special treat for you today.
Or do we?
Or do we? No, this one, I'm going in. I like this.
I've never, like I said, I've never even heard of this.
We will be watching Tank Girl. Woo! In 2033, Justice rides a tank
Shit.
and wears lip gloss.
14 years from now?
14 years from now, yeah. Shit's gonna get real, and people will be defined by what vehicle they ride into battle.
Oh, yes. You have no idea. This movie's great, I think.
I'm gonna like it
Some,
just 'cause-
yeah, this is, I think, Naomi Watts' first film role?
Yeah.
First Hollywood.
First Hollywood film role.
I'm just gonna like it because Malcolm McDowell's in it.
Yeah.
He's my
McDowell
hero.
was great. He's
So
our...
therefore, it's a female Mad Max.
Yeah, actually, it
it's
is.
a
It
good
is.
one for it.
Kind of like Furiosa. It is a good way to describe it, actually. This is directed also by Rachel Talalay, so presumably also a female. But I don't want to misgender anyone, unfortunately. All right, let's start the movie. So join us on our title. Will this just start when I go? Okay, here we go. Engage. Boom.
So there's no subtitles or...
Nah, for whatever reason, the disc that we're using from Avant-Garde Cinema from MGM has French and Spanish subtitles, but no English subtitles.
So
Or we could
oriented
listen to it in
towards
French
Canada.
and Spanish.
We could.
Hello.
Oh, cool. So this is another opening over graphic novel stills,
Oh
or
my gosh, it's so trippy.
very trippy.
It's very punk rock.
Yes.
You would be correct.
Daffy Duck. Rachel Talalay.
I think that's the right volume.
I think it's alright.
I think it's good. Cool.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nudity. Oh,
cartoon
that.
nudity.
Oh dear.
Iced tea. We should have made Long Island iced teas. I wasn't thinking. Or they should be like down under iced teas. How would you do that?
They only walk.
Just all booze and no tea. Yeah.
That would literally kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Hardy.
No tea. That's funny.
It's the Australian way.
Yeah.
It's the Australian way.
Reggie Cap.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
And Malcolm McDowell. Dr. Tolian Sword.
Yeah, this would have been like a year after you did
Creepy doctor.
Yeah, right?
Came out in
94, and this is 95.
No, we're not
Dan
talking about
Winston
that.
did the Rippers. Cool. You'll see what I'm talking about later. I'll save that for that portion of the podcast.
Apparently they worked at half rate as well because they were so excited to design those.
Oh, wow. You're in for a treat.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, at the timing of this recording also, we've yet to see the world react to Captain Marvel. So this is a female-led comic book movie 2 decades early. Not to mention there are others. Supergirl we've covered on the show, and Catwoman.
Only telling you this once. Not bedtime story, ladies, so pay attention.
Yeah, that kind of looks like an AT-AT.
The world is screwed now.
Latter half of the...
No, it does too.
It really does.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's the bridge, right?
Yeah,
That-
it's Golden Gate
No
Bridge.
cable TV, no water. It hasn't rained in 11 years. Now, 20 people got to squeeze inside
I
the
love
same
her
bed.
voice. Oh my gosh.
So they know.
Apparently a huge opening sequence was kind of on the cutting room floor.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
The sun buffalo.
Are they windscreen wipers on his goggles?
Today's my boyfriend.
Probably.
Run off shopping.
Alan Martin and Jamie Hewlett, is that what it is?
Yeah, Jamie Hewlett. They were the original creators. Tango was first published in 1988, and they were pretty stoked that they were quite underground, so they were pretty stoked when they got approached to have a movie made. They weren't too involved in the overall production. They kind of sold the rights, and then they got called in last minute to help with a lot of this stuff. Added in graphic cartoon drawings and whatnot.
Oh, is this like an R-rated movie?
To fill in all the holes.
Yeah, to fill in all the holes. Yeah.
I believe it is R. Where'd it go?
Okay.
Okay.
Most of the water and that. Oh.
Yeah, it's R.
Wow. So it's an R-rated female-led comic book movie from 1995.
There you go.
Alright.
Disney. Should do a Black Widow movie. Should have come out before now, but I guess that's what it's like to be on the cutting edge.
It's a little bit like Clint Eastwood.
I like how the...
Yeah.
Right on the old horse.
How they like really...
Colored
With like
buffalo.
the goggles for the buffaloes, like those 90s...
90s
Like, those two
neon.
colors.
I think I had a set of those
Reminds me of the 90s.
goggles.
Yeah.
when they're like, that's all you can buy in stores,
It
right?
just screams 90s, those two colors together.
Yeah.
Huh.
There it is. Oh,
Weird.
Are the writers of the graphic novels or the comic strips Australian as well?
British.
British. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so much like Judge Dredd.
Yeah, very much so, I think.
That does explain a lot.
Yeah, like I said, we did two British comics from 1995 in a row.
That's right. Check out our Sylvester
This guy
Stallone.
kind of looks like Mickey Rourke.
He does kind of, eh?
I mean,
Or-
it's not.
Or the Goomba. Was he Toad? Not Toad from Super Mario Brothers, but
We'll give you that idea.
they go so close. No!
Well, it's a good thing he's ripped.
Aren't just all Australians ripped? I thought that was like a thing.
Did they make this in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Guess if you need a desert wasteland.
We get a lot of it.
Although I think they filmed Fury Road in Tunisia or whatever. Yeah. Do I even need to make a dick joke in this episode? Like, I think the movie's doing it for me.
I think you're getting beaten to the punch here.
I
right
know.
there.
I feel like there's a scene that got taken out of this movie that you might have really enjoyed.
Oh,
That we'll get to later.
Wanker on the shirt. That's hilarious.
oh, they're together.
It's a little bit like Gary Oldman, right? Gary Oldman.
That's got a similar face shape.
I thought she was working on my Doris Day book. I didn't trade you my specially autographed Doris picture for whatever this is. I know, but the wood talks to me. It says Ripper. How would you know one looks
No? No dick joke? Alright.
The wood talks
Oh, the
to me.
wood. Oh. Sorry, I feel like that line was
I'd say he's off his game.
poorly delivered. I was just concentrating on how bad that child actor was. Sorry, whoever you are, we're not good as a kid. Why are they all fancy? It's not fair.
This is the corporation.
Malcolm?
Good old Malcolm McDowell.
Adam was dust until God injected him with life. And do you know what was in that injection? Water is life. Water is power. Well done.
Malcolm McDowell has been owned for 25 years.
Yep.
95% of the desert and all the water it contains now belongs to water. I think that deserves a little touch. To Captain Duke for securing most of the desert. Captain Duke.
He kind of looks like Michael Madsen.
Yeah. Guy's gonna die or something.
The Rippers will only be a minor setback. Once I take care of that, the final crack of land will be ours. This crack of land. Oh. Just a small one. Doesn't matter where that goes. Oh my. What happened? We lost the scent of brains.
I think he's pissed.
And the Pendleton ring. I'm gone! There are 3 million liters of water underneath the blue jewels. And you will retrieve it. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir. Remove your boots.
Oh fuck. He's gonna make him walk through glass.
Oh yeah.
Now come here.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Die Hard all over again.
Yeah.
The blood trail?
Nice.
Clearly didn't learn from Die Hard. Oh.
It was foolish not to carry out my order. And it was foolish to walk across a floor full of glass. If I knew I wouldn't have done it, I would have killed you. But you lack that courage, don't you?
Why? Why would you come closer after that evil monologue?
Yeah.
Clearly gonna kill you.
Nobody chews the scenery quite like Malcolm McDowell. What is that?
It's a hamster water bottle. From the future.
They're draining him or
Oh, yes he is.
taking his
Taking
water
the
out?
water out of his
Blood.
blood.
The water.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that effect.
I'm melting! Oh, what a world!
So he's
He's gonna drink it now, isn't he?
Oh, he totally is. We're mostly water. I don't think his body would.
Do you think he'd have more water than that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, what? He's barefoot and walking across? That seems unnecessary.
It's all about the crazy
Yeah, he drinks it.
man. That's some purification system on that bottle.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was good.
I liked everything about what just happened.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so. I love Malcolm McDowell.
Unapologetic?
Yeah. It's just so over the top. So silly. Oh, there's those colors again.
Yeah.
Ellis, come out of late.
Hey, what are you saying?
Oh, I thought she was talking to her boobs.
You wish.
Wow.
Which boob would be Elvis? Or would they work together to be the king?
So
Ellis
how-
didn't really have like a partner in crime.
In crime.
As you know, like
Priscilla. was-
Priscilla, but like she was like 13 when they met, and he was like 25.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's been like some rumors that he like groomed her to be like the perfect woman for him.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
Rebecca? 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 Rebecca! That's you.
What's so mean?
Butt smear.
That's weird.
Don't say butt smear. It's not becoming. Say,
That's some good forced perspective on that miniature house behind there.
Alright.
trade you. What? I'll sneak you some food for that danger ball you found. I don't know. You know how to work it? Mm-hmm. If you don't, take good. Alright.
That's like that Mocklin game. Are you watching that in the Orville?
Nah, I haven't watched
The hot
Orville.
potato that stabs him?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't watched a single episode of that. I guess Tank Girl likes to torture her boyfriend.
I do hope the future does look a lot like the 90s.
Right?
That would be wonderful.
I mean,
We've still got 15 years or so.
like it's gonna start to look like the 90s again pretty soon. And speaking of like Captain Marvel, it's just like
The 90s throwback, right?
the 90s throwback that we haven't really had yet. It's all been 80s throwbacks, and then everything comes back around.
It's all about carefully targeted nostalgia.
Yep.
As you age up and be able to buy more expensive things.
Well, that's why they did Beauty and the Beast, and they're doing Aladdin this year. So it's all 90s nostalgia. They've already gotten through. Well, it really was no Disney 80s nostalgia. Disney kind of sucked in the 80s.
Yeah, I guess it was the end of the 80s. When did
89
Little
was
Mermaid
Little
come
Mermaid.
out? Was it 88?
89.
Oh, that's out on Blu-ray this week. I'll definitely be picking that up.
Little Mermaid?
Yeah. The Signature Collection. Unless Disney wants to send me a free one, which I'll happily review.
What is going on in this scene?
A little bit closer.
She thinks her boyfriend is behind her.
You can't tell.
Not her boyfriend.
Ah!
What?
Oh my god.
I
Use the scissors.
Yeah.
Worst lookout ever.
They all,
French
they,
door or something.
they all got fired. So are these like, you think these are the water guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Keep going.
Do you think that's a real mustache? Or is it like glued on?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no, that's a
real.
real mustache.
He kind of looks like Nicolas Cage with a glued on mustache.
So it looks like Nicolas Cage with mustache.
No, he can grow his own mustache.
No, I'm sure he can. Oh.
Oh!
There you go. Ew.
Got something?
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Do you think Anakin Skywalker watched this movie and that's why he hates sand so much?
Then he would love sand, wouldn't he? It's kind of weird that there's this, like, old school house in the middle of the desert. Like,
Yeah.
did they assemble that in the desert to their
It's like-
specifications?
Maybe it's
or-
like the only house that was left over after everything dried up.
I guess. In San Francisco? Or was there a bridge like that in Oz? No.
Is this meant to be San Fran? Or like,
England somewhere? Doesn't look like England.
it did have the Golden Gate Bridge at the beginning.
Yeah, it did look like.
Oh no! Her boyfriend! He had abs! I think that's why I should care.
Now he has abs of lead.
He should have abs of steel now. Abs of lead.
Yeah.
Jesus, they are going all out on this attack.
Why didn't they just send the plane into the sky?
Right? Why all the subterfuge?
Maybe they gotta suck the water out of them. If they just vaporize them, they lose the water.
Why did they land? I feel like they were doing much better before they landed. Shit! Get in your tank, girl, or turn into a tank. What do you do? I don't know.
Well, she's got a candy necklace on it.
Not.
Water.
You can have a lot of fun with this.
Gross.
Well,
What about a water buffalo?
don't you know you should know this?
He's calling bullshit.
Oh,
Oh!
Little animal buddy.
There's a water shortage.
Here's some water for you. Oh,
No.
well, fine. Huh? It's kind of like
Boy, you.
it's like meta and Deadpool.
Yeah. Kind of elements of that, for sure.
I like
What else do you like?
hot oil. Vacuum attachment. Yep. Hey, this is two gorgeous guys with like a portal team.
Don't be stupid. She's gonna fight it off. The moment I feel pain, you feel pain.
You're just gonna like get sucked off in front of like all of your buddies.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm gonna need a microscope and tweezers. It's like a... You know, you're gonna have to stop this. You're really getting me hot. What?
She's a bit Harley Quinn like.
Yeah. I wonder if Harley Quinn took influence from this. I guess that was 91 when that came out.
Yeah.
So no. Maybe she's ripping off Harley Quinn,
Or I mean like maybe this is the character from the comic and
right?
maybe
Harley
Aldini and
Bruce Tim.
Bruce Timm read them some Tank Girl comics in their youth.
Yeah, very possibly. Yeah.
it's like the thing where like people when John Carter was coming out, the movie version, people were like, oh, this looks like this looks like... Yeah, John Carter was written in like
First.
1911.
How many of my men?
Everything else looks like John Carter. So you never know.
Plus Arlene Sorkin, the voice actress, could have taken inspiration.
Yeah.
Between Sunday and Monday hangs the day so dark.
Also, Barbed Wire was rated R, and that was a female-led comic book movie.
When did that one come out? I know it's got like, what's her name?
96 or 7, maybe?
It's actually got Tamora Morrison's in it.
Man, again?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to watch that.
Yeah. He's an Aquaman's dad.
Yeah. And Jango Fett. And all the clones.
Yeah.
You want to torture me, spank me, lick me?
Actually, you know, we just watched a movie with him in it as well. 6 Days, 7 Nights. With Harrison
in
Ford.
there?
He's one of the pirates.
Oh.
It's him and, like, who are the other? There were, like, a couple recognizable actors on there.
I'm offering you the chance of a lifetime. The honor of working for me.
It was Ivan Reitman directed that, right?
Hmm.
From Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's like he made one great, amazing movie and then, like, a bunch of meh.
Yeah. I mean, he's also responsible for the travesty that happened during the Twilight Zone movie.
He is?
That killed, the kids. And,
Ivan Reitman was?
yeah, he was the director of that segment.
Oh, no.
And he
Are you
wasn't,
sure?
pretty sure he wasn't blamed, but yeah, it was like him being like, oh, it should be closer, and then everyone's like, no, it shouldn't get it closer, and then he's like, no, closer, closer, and then
Oh, no. I didn't know
the
that.
helicopter crashed.
May I skirt your cookie over? For those listening, that's just what I did.
Hey, Jeff. How's the jet?
He looks like Travolta.
I know those eyes.
The stress cracks me
That's
down.
Naomi Watts.
And the manifold pressure puts us leaking like a food. I'm doing
Maybe
this
I'm
for
wrong.
dinner. I'll have it back together by Wednesday.
I've got to get my money. I'm sure this could work all night. That is, of course, unless you want to make me change my mind.
I know Ivan Reitman was the producer on the Heavy Metal.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did he do? He did, like, Stripes. Was that him? He did
Stripes, yeah. Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 1 and
Twins.
2. Twins, yeah. And he did the other
Kindergarten Cop.
Junior.
Oh,
Kindergarten
I
Cop.
think I'm wrong, actually. It wasn't Ivan Reitman. Pardon, Ivan Reitman. It wasn't you.
Who was it? Now I want to know. Who else was on the Twilight Zone? It was Spielberg did a segment. Man, we just watched that not too long ago. I'm trying to think. Are they delousing her? What is this?
That's
Nice.
parents.
Is that not Aykroyd though? No.
Yeah, but he didn't direct it. He was in the opening credits, right? Weird. I guess they don't use water to shower, right? That must be why. I wonder if this album was like a big selling album. It seems like a very much a product of the 90s. Like, I'll bet the CD was like a top selling CD. The soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for me, you would just go to horror.
Oh, sorry, John Landis.
Oh, right. Landis.
Just a little bit in the tune.
From American Werewolf in London.
Yeah. Sorry, I sometimes get those two mixed up. John Landis and
Well, they're all that same crew.
Yeah.
That worked with the early SNL crew.
Yeah.
What do they call the original lineup of performers? They've got a special name. The Night Crew or something? I don't know. That's not what it is. But...
They're delousing. It says delouse right there.
Huh. Look at that. Cinema verite. See, are you guys not entertained so far? Like, this is not a terrible movie.
It's not terrible.
They tried hard. You can tell. The production's there. It feels like a lot of other things. Are you not entertained?
Actually, I heard a funny anecdote about when Russell Crowe went to the guy that was gonna write the Gladiator sequel, and he was like, "All right, I want you to make a sequel to Gladiator." And the guy was like, "Well, didn't you die at the end of the first Gladiator?" He's like, "That's for you to figure out."
I'm sure John Logan will do it. Fresh off Star Trek Nemesis. What's he been up to? Actually, he was Oscar nominated again for another one recently.
Who's that?
John Logan.
Is he the guy who wrote Nemesis?
He was like one of 8 screenwriters on Gladiator. Then he wrote Nemesis. He's friends with Brent Spiner, right? And he's like, you know what I think would be really great? Is if Captain Picard and Worf and Data drive around in a dune buggy for 20 minutes.
I feel like that's almost a studio note, though. It's like,
I think that was Patrick Stewart. As much as I love the guy, if the new Picard series has dune buggies in it, I'm out!
I just like, it's like, oh, this movie needs more action, so like, let's have them do this thing.
Wrong! It needs less action.
Yeah.
It needs more talking.
Oh, is this her tank?
My mom and your mom were hanging out close.
She's definitely dead.
Uh-huh. Naomi Watts is kind of rocking like the Baroness.
Oh, that's Naomi Watts. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Not even recognized her.
Good, you're getting me out of here. Go,
She's the mechanic.
get crazy.
Yeah.
They're hijacking the tank. So, if you want my opinion, no, I don't.
Like threat people do. This tank isn't what? Come on, just one little extra while.
Isn't
Hold
tanking
on.
it.
The tank isn't flat. Sad. Mad. Lonely.
She's trying to answer you.
Operational. How do I know they're not lying? Because if I was lying, your lungs would be full of blood. I just... Cool. So what do you think? Wait. Nobody gets out of here without agreement. We're all prisoners here. And if they catch you, then they'll tell me. They'll take away my TV privileges. I'll do it up.
My. She'll be fun to break.
My.
He has those parts all tied up, huh?
Yeah.
No, he knows how to say it.
That wouldn't get too attached.
I'm amazed they haven't tapped him for a Marvel villain yet.
He's pretty old now.
Yeah, I guess.
I just can't wait to take this baby.
Wasn't he in the Star Trek?
Yeah, Generations.
Yeah. It's when her Kirk died.
Did you just lost your flying?
I just recently read that Shatner is open to a return. If they don't put all the captains together in a freaking episode or something on the Picard show, then what the hell do they know what they're doing? Like, they got them all, they're all alive and well and breathing. If William Shatner can get them all in the Captain's documentary, they can damn well put them in a Star Trek episode. It doesn't need to be a movie. They don't need to have a whole cohesive story arc.
Could be an
one scene
Avengers, a Star Trek adventure.
type. They could.
Just take all the best cast from all the different Star Trek shows to make a show out of it.
That's what the Picard show should be. Work them in over the course of multiple seasons.
Oh, I was just thinking about leaving this place. It's been swell, but swell's gone down.
Hey!
You go to New York,
Sorry.
so you can't.
Had to jump on at least one of those.
Jump on.
1943, so that means he's 76 now.
That's not that old.
Well, he will be 76 this year.
Well, that's a bore. There's nothing to be scared of. You just gotta think about it like the first time you got laid. You just gotta go, Daddy, are you sure this is right?
Oh, God.
How come you always do that? How come you always cover your mouth when you smile? Got bad teeth or something? What do you think? You know, I'm really starting to like you. People are nice, food's great, and I love my job. But you say what you want to hang around.
About time. She's a prisoner. She's just been going wherever she wants.
Yeah. Got some pretty loose rules for their prisoners.
Security.
I'm really enjoying the take on Tango.
Yeah, she's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing that she hasn't, like, I don't really know her from anything else.
She's done a lot of
Yeah,
voiceover work
voiceover.
and a bunch of other random gigs here and there, but nothing as significant as this.
Have you seen some witch
Is she French?
movie or something?
Australian, I think, right?
Where she played a
You
witch?
want to play?
Well, I don't know if they're looking for a new voice actress for Harley Quinn, but if they are, she'd be phenomenal.
But I just feel sure.
I'm going to ask you just one more time.
I've seen Ice-T
Do
yet.
you want to work for
Oh, wait for it. He's great.
Yeah, that sounds groovy. Did you correct your outfit like that?
She was in Free Willy.
She was?
Apparently.
Wow, I guess I haven't seen that movie since it's probably the year it came out. Was that 94? 96?
Not sure.
Free Willy?
You're going to really love this one.
Point Break. A League of Their Own.
Oh, wow. Really?
93 for Free Willy.
Wow, both of those are, I think, actually Point Break and A League of Their Own, I think, are on the same shelf in my room.
Oh, she was Livewire on the Superman the Animated Series.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow, clearly they were like, oh, she should have been Harley Quinn, and then they, like, found the Superman sub-in.
Yeah.
To be fair, Livewire was premiered on the animated series before she premiered in the comics.
Just like Harley did.
Just like Harley. Wow, great call, Mel. Again.
She's also in an episode of Star Trek Voyager.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nos. Sounds very
That
familiar.
does sound familiar.
I've seen that show like 7 times all the way through. Yeah, she
Does it
worked.
say which episode she was in? Or just Star Trek Voyager?
Just Star Trek Voyager, their character. No, she works a lot. A lot of TV work. Oh, she's in 19 episodes of Orange is the New Black.
Oh, great. Cool. I only seen the first season. I enjoyed it, but I was like, I'm in no hurry to finish it out. I think it just got
works consistently. She's great in this.
Victoria and Jerry from the Spice Girls actually auditioned for
Oh,
that
yeah?
girl.
Oh,
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I think is it Emma, Baby Spice? I think she did as well, but
Wow.
I guess they're all British and maybe they're fans of the comic.
That makes sense. Is he wearing a chef's jacket underneath his
No,
blazer?
it's like a white waistcoat, but it's got like lapels on it.
Oh, okay. It looks like a chef's
It does.
coat.
It does.
I don't know if I could see the Spice Girls as Tank Girl.
Well, you would just see one of the Spice Girls.
Right.
it was pre-Spice Girls.
Oh.
Victoria and Jerry actually met at, like, they saw each other at this audition,
Victoria is Beckham, right? She's
Yeah.
posh and Ginger.
Oh, I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine Posh as
Ginger, I could see maybe, but I don't know.
Scary Spice, maybe.
Yeah, Scary
I saw
Space
a
for
clip,
sure.
a clip
Scary
of
Spice.
Victoria actually saying, this is not the right role for me or something like in the audition. I can't remember what she said, but she acknowledged that.
Mm.
She was like, this is
Sometimes
not
you
me
get-
at all.
I'm sure you get sent on auditions where you're like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't be playing this part.
No.
It's not for me.
Were they actors first before musicians?
I don't know what came first, but they did another audition together and then they recognized each other and that was kind of how they started.
So in a way,
So Tank Girl is
without
impossible.
Tank Girl, there would be no Spice Girls.
Possibly. It's very like
This may be the most important feminist comic movie of all time. Is that?
yeah, I mean that's what we're saying.
Wow. Tune into back issues because we fucking know.
I mean, aside from like some of the more like, and I love me some hokiness. I'm digging this. I really am.
Good job. You penetrate the stuff gate we found.
It's like
It could be the entrance to the roof.
it's like a better made version of what Judge Dredd was.
Stay there.
Is not? Congratulations. You found the Ripper's hideout. Either way. Alright, wait.
So was it just bad timing when it came out?
I don't know why it was buried under this kind of like. What did it open alongside it?
Let's find out.
1995?
Yeah. Well, let's find out. Let's find out if Tank Girl.
Probably the R rating. And so far, nothing in this I've seen is really demanding an R rating.
Well, 95 had different
Yeah.
standards. See, there's that one movie with
Like, this seems like it should be like a PG-13 or 14A top.
Keaton. What's your last name?
Diane?
Diane Keaton. There's a movie with Diane Keaton called Baby Boomers. That's an R-rated movie, and it's like one scene where there's like some partial nudity, and that's it in the entire movie.
Oh, weird.
It's like, you know, like 1989.
There was that sort of retro Puritanism sort of in the 90s. Which we're sort of
These are
sliding
the
back
Rippers?
into. What?
So these are the Rippers?
Oh, yeah. Well,
These are the
maybe.
guys that they took a pay cut to design?
Just wait, you're gonna love it. I have a whole little side pitch for a project, which I'll mention at that point.
That's what you get for messing with me. Mine. Well, what is no? Not close to your heart now, Kesley. What happened to the rest of you?
Wow.
Cool.
Like, you can tell this is low budget, but it's like in a charming way. And the money was well spent, I would say.
I agree.
Hell no. Come on, let's go. I ain't going that far. You're gonna have to kill me first. No. I'm not. Because I'm not gonna go back there either. We're free. I'm gonna go before they come back for us. You take your tank.
Well, okay. I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah. Am I the only one that's seen this?
I think so, yeah.
Oh wow, that's great. Well, Dad's seen this, but okay, awesome.
Okay, so maybe that's why. So in 1995, 7 came out: Heat, The Usual Suspects, Braveheart, Toy Story, Clueless,
Oh, some of the best movies of all
Waterworld,
time.
Casino, GoldenEye, Empire Records, 12 Monkeys, Batman Forever, Bad Boys.
All of those are like
Jumanji.
classics. Oh my god, that's oh, that's not fair.
All 13, Leaving Las
All 13
Vegas,
leaving Las Vegas.
Ghost in the Shell, Pocahontas,
What the hell?
Casper, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Oh, the best Die Hard movie? Like,
Crimson Tide, Species,
what the hell?
Judge Dredd, yeah, we already that. Hackers, Father of the Bride Part 2, Tommy Boy,
What?
The Indian in the Cupboard, Sabrina, 4 Rooms, Babe, The Bridges of Madison County.
So no wonder this was buried.
I know, yeah.
Literally, if you saw 20 movies that year, you could have missed this and
I
not
know,
known.
right? Like, that is so many good. And Tank Girl, it's here. It's number 49 of the year.
Wow. That's harsh. Bad timing. Kill this movie then.
This
sequence is a bit longer than just like a bit of patchwork illustration.
Yeah.
So
This is happening.
it's an entire.
Guess this is how they get through the budget restrictions.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of like classic movies that came out in 1995 apparently.
Wow. That's shocking, eh? Like, it's really interesting to see it side by side, what else comes out against it, and then you see why something fails or succeeds, right?
And they don't know, like, entirely what they're up against until
Right.
they're up against it.
Like, sometimes you'd almost be better to, like, sit on a movie for a year and then release it, right? Like, God.
Do I make myself clear?
Oh, that was the extent maybe of Malcolm McDowell's filming. Now we get
Yeah.
voiceover.
What was the prognosis?
Not good.
Not good.
He looks like an NPC meme. Right? He should have the angry eyebrows. That's too bad.
Just like get a Sharpie and draw.
I'm gonna start a campaign for a special edition of this disc so that it includes English subtitles and NPC CG added eyebrows, angry eyebrows. That's all you need to make this perfect. Oh, and it's the dude from Big Trouble in Little China. Totally.
I prefer to see it out. Don't you agree, sir?
What?
Wow.
When was Dune made?
86, 88, something like that.
So that was the start of this obsession with water.
Oh, I don't know. Well, when was Dune written? Wasn't it the 60s?
Well, the book was written in the 60s.
Yeah. They're remaking Dune now, right? With Villeneuve?
Yeah, the guy
Denis
did
Villeneuve, Blade Runner.
did Blade Runner 2049.
Right.
The cast is amazing.
Yeah, like they keep adding, and yeah, it's great. Sounds really good. Hopefully they'll finally get it right. Have you ever seen the Dune miniseries that they did for the Space Channel?
No, I haven't. Mel got me all the books, so I've read all the books, but I haven't seen any of the. I want to watch the movie and then the miniseries as well.
I've got both on Blu-ray. Well,
Nice.
no, I've got the miniseries on DVD. There's a special edition DVD though that I don't have. That's got extended cuts or something.
Got less German accents.
I don't know. You know, it's pretty good. And then there's a sequel, Children of Dune. It was quite successful. I think it came out in like 2002 or something.
Yeah.
Now this looks like the Spice Girls, eh? They totally probably like took all this out of there.
Too sad, really. What'd they do with the girl? First tell me what Water and Power want with her.
Also, her
We're not
tattoo on her arm, isn't that what Pamela Anderson has in Barbed Wire? Only it's, well, barbed wire.
Content, gotta go get her. To the back, hey! Wait, we can't go into town with us Water and Power vehicles. Oh, you can fix them up here in my garage.
You know what? If they decided to do a Michael Keaton Batman Beyond movie, I would say Lori Petty for old woman Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, she'd be great.
She'd be great,
Good call.
right?
Good casting.
And leave the Joker dead and buried, but have like her lead the Joker, right?
Yeah,
Be like an old kind of like mob boss. That'd be badass. That's awesome. I think this is like Burning Man, I guess,
Yeah.
right? Oh, the 8 Ball. That was great. Like money well spent. Like no one should be ashamed for being a part of this movie. Like I think I'm actually enjoying this through the second time more. And all the little interludes here with the graphics, like they really work in this kind of movie.
Yeah.
Come on. You know what it kind of reminds me of too? Totally is Johnny Mnemonic with Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah. Also
That
came
same
out
kind of
that
like cyberpunk. It did also come out that year.
95, yeah.
Fucking 1995! Holy shit! The year of great films, apparently. And this one I would absolutely lump in there. I think you guys can foresee a positive review coming from me.
Okay, we'll hold you to it.
Make sure I get the girl first, Sergeant.
Hey, it's the one Asian guy that Hollywood has.
Yeah.
They trot him out every like couple of years to be the Asian character.
He's the lunch salesman from The Fifth Element, and he's the dude from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Did they just cut his head off?
Yeah.
If they can reattach.
Are they transplanting his head onto another body?
I hope it's a giant robot body. I can't really remember, to be honest, so I don't know. I just remember that they really only had Malcolm McDowell for like, it seemed like a week of filming tops. It was more probably like 3 days, and then they were like, we'll get him to do voiceover. But for all the stuff he was there for, great. Yeah. It's kind of sad too to compare like this to like movies made today. Like how many good, really good movies come out in a year these days? Maybe 2 or 3.
I mean, just that list.
Yeah, that list alone. This is the 39th
This is
greatest.
49 on
49
the list.
on
So
the
it's
list.
the 49th movie released that year. I think is how that list was.
But the list you read through had like 20 instant classics. Like I think I own most of those movies. Like, because I would go out of my way to find them.
Like 7.
7, I know. Apollo 13, you
7.
said. Like Pocahontas. Like Jesus.
7 is the reason that David Fincher has a career.
Yeah, I guess Alien 3 left him in rough shape after that, right? Like not his fault.
No.
David Fincher. I think your buddy's Tony's arguably favorite filmmaker. Am I wrong?
Probably one of his favorite American filmmakers. Yeah.
American filmmakers. Part of it. Yeah.
So,
That's a cool jacket.
where did they end up?
They're like in the
Maybe
in-betweener states, I guess. This is really like Doctor Who or like look at the set design. Are those tits all in the background there?
Yep.
This movie just gets
You
better.
only just noticed that?
Well, I didn't just, but I thought they were pictures at first. But I think they actually have hired people there, eh?
You have now finished creating your work. If you follow the instructions properly, you should appear as well.
She did not follow the
I
instructions.
don't think she did.
This would have been right in the height of like Madonna as well, right? During
Yeah.
her like '90s phase, and she's definitely pulling stuff from Madonna.
Who's that?
Don't take
Steven Tyler, right?
No, it can't be Steven Tyler. That's not his daughter.
Oh.
Kind of looks like Dio. Or
Man, that's like right out of the Orville. I think the Orville ripped this off. I wonder if this is like a favorite amongst Hollywood types.
Was that Ronnie? That wasn't Ronnie James Dio, was it?
I'm not sure. They're like in a spa? Like, what is it?
It's like a sex spa, yeah. I think that's why she came here to save her little girlfriend.
They're like clearly in just like a shopping mall, right?
Yeah. Shopping mall, they...
But like in the far future, it would make sense. I love her helmet. It's like an army helmet with like disco ball sequin glass shards all over it. Great costume design in this movie and set design.
Did it win anything?
It won my affection, and it maintains it. But no, I think it was trounced under the like mountain of other better movies that came out that year.
I mean, Toy Story came out that year and redefined animated movies.
Yeah.
Seven launched the career of David Fincher, one of the best filmmakers working.
Probably made Brad Pitt a leading man, and Morgan Freeman elevated him to that superstar level that he gets to just be God essentially whenever he feels like it.
Huh? Pocahontas. One of the best soundtracks of any Disney movie ever.
Yeah, it's like Donny Osmond, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh no, that's Mulan. Pocahontas.
Oh yeah, no.
is that.
Yeah, Mulan.
Yeah. My bad. That was like 97, I think.
Yeah.
Damn it, and this even has a musical number, eh? That's great. This movie has everything.
Yeah. Batman Forever came out this year too. And that's going to be a movie that we eventually watch.
I just picked up the Val Kilmer Batman figure.
Yeah.
Nipples not included, though.
Oh, they should have gone authentic there.
They should have, but it was sold at where kids can buy toys. Not that, like, I don't know. It was at Walmart. I waited. It was 30-something bucks regular, but I waited till they dropped it to 20. I said, okay, I'll spend 20 bucks.
A musical number. Well, I mean, like, what's offensive about a nipple? Free the nipple!
Free all the toys.
Well, free Val Kilmer specifically.
Just one, though.
Yeah, just the one. The left one. It's the best.
The one he calls Elvis. Actually, Val Kilmer played Elvis in True Romance.
He did. He did. Val Kilmer's played Elvis a few times. Wasn't he in 3,000 Miles to Graceland as like an Elvis impersonator?
Was he? I thought it was Kurt Russell
it might have been
was
Kurt
he in that? I just picked that up on a DVD.
I've never actually seen the movie, so this is
It
me.
filmed at like 100 yards from where we're sitting. 3,000 miles from Graceland. No joke. Courtney Cox and Kevin Costner.
No, yeah, you're right. It's Kurt Russell, man.
Tarantino played an Elvis impersonator.
Okay.
This must have been so much fun to work on. Like, this is my kind of a movie. Like,
Because it's weird, or is it...
it's weird, but it's like, it hits all the beats.
Uh-oh.
Like, this is like what Justice League did by accident or by necessity. This does for the shit, for the fun of it. It's like, we need a musical dance number. Any chance we can have like an army helmet with like disco ball sequence? Can we have a tank with a magic 8-ball as wheels? Like, yeah, like it's just like a doodler's dream.
Also, why did they take the little girl?
Because they're evil. Look at her awesome pants. Like clear plastic pants. Man, I miss the 90s.
That's not what that look like now.
Ah, he's gonna torture the little girl. Oh, and he has a fucking robot arm? Fuck, he has a robot arm! I love this movie. He's like Dr. Claw. Oh, get you next time, gadget.
You don't know what they're like. You're out of your mind. Listen to me, you haven't seen these things. They're not human. They've been through hell. I'm telling you.
And now she has a Davy Crockett hat.
They're an army.
Great costuming. These would make a great line of action figures.
We'll never find a Ripper
Fuck the
subgate.
Chicago hat.
Riley, the Ripper subgate was around here somewhere. There's two rocks. Please, it's me.
Was Naomi Watts' next big movie the David Lynch? What? Fuck.
Blue
It's on the
Velvet?
tip. No. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland Drive.
Oh, right. I remember.
That was originally conceived as a series, and then I guess they just ended up. But was that her next big role after this? Like, that was like I thought 2000 and something. Was
I
it?
can't decide if she's like trying to hide her Australian accent or not.
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's great. You see, like Naomi Watts should have been Captain Marvel. I actually, my number one casting choice for Captain Marvel was Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I stand by it.
That's a terrible casting choice.
No way, you need somebody who can talk themselves around Robert Downey Jr.
There you go.
Bring their A game with their nerd cred and their ability to kick
Why?
the asses.
Do you know who Captain Marvel is?
Carl Danvers? Yeah, I do.
No, Carol Danvers. Do you know the character?
I
Carol
do
Danvers?
know the character. I know that her book's been cancelled.
Then
8
why
times.
do you think she doesn't exist? This is a talk for another day.
Alright, we'll get on that.
Whoa.
Am I right?
Are they dog people?
They're kangaroo
You're right.
people.
Oh.
It's supposed to be in Australia,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah.
Are they not amazing? So I wanna I'll let this go, but
Like hippie kangaroos.
Oh, wow.
Like, what are you doing here?
It's true what they say about the big
Yeah.
He asked you a question, answer it.
Hey, I have 2 words for you. Brush your teeth!
That's 3 words.
There's 5 Taylor Water and Power logos all over. Yeah, I was thinking that right. But then I was also thinking that they are water and power. Why would they come here advertising?
Check it out. Tattoos. Wonder where else they got it.
I don't think those are tattoos. I mean, like,
Why the mutant kangaroos America have?
dragon.
yeah, that's weird.
Something more permanent related to this.
They're prisoner status.
Maybe they learned to speak from watching
Exactly
TV.
what they want.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah.
Which one's iced tea?
You'll recognize it.
Think we might think, but actually,
This guy, he's a famous background actor too. You recognize him with his face
how
off.
much did they pay you to spy on us?
Him. That's Ice-T.
Just
You should go easy on the truth serum. You might send them off. On second thought, that could be to our advantage.
good. I'm tired of asking no question anyway. I say we kill him.
I say we hump him.
I say we get crumpets and tea. Tasty. Crumpets and tea always.
Oh my that guy.
Shut up. They go peanut crumpets and tea. We're gonna take them outside right now and waste them. I think they're nice. I say we let them go. Let them go? They're fine. I'm gonna kill them myself. We will. I was thinking about putting you in charge, she said. Yeah, that's right. We're a committee now. We'll vote on it. Yeah. All in favor of killing them? Raise your tail. And all those in favor of not killing them? Gentlemen, it's a tie. Coin toss time. This is pathetic.
Right. Do you suppose me and Jet can go to the bathroom?
It's totally negatory.
I like how the mutant kangaroos showed up and we just like stopped talking.
Hi.
I
Can't even believe what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, they're great.
Me and Jet can make it worth your while.
Look at all the bowling balls.
The little smile.
They know how to have a good time.
See?
Bestiality.
Have you seen his shoes?
You got baseball cards?
No. But, I know where I can get you some. She don't.
It's totally negatory.
No, wait. Come on. You don't want to be like those other animals.
We're not animals.
What are you?
The army wanted to build the ultimate soldier, so they messed with kangaroo NDA and
You mean DNA?
yeah. And they created us. And then the war ended and they told Johnny to poison us.
Johnny Crockett?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was the one that made us. But then he didn't do it because he decided that he liked us too much.
I have a great idea. You, me, and Jet. Go for a visit with Johnny Crockett.
That, yeah.
Yeah. Now, couldn't you see The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, and Vin Diesel as the Street Sharks with this style of like animation with their fins that could like wave and wag and like one should be a hammerhead, one is a great white, one is a tiger shark. They ride like motorcycles around and they fucking fuck people up and fight crime. That'd be a great movie.
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks the movie, but with this. Don't CG them. Don't make them like that Ninja Turtles mess.
Tonight.
Right?
You already had me on board, man. So
What if they want us to think it's a trap, but it's really not? That way, when we get there, it could still be one. Or better yet, what if Booger? Huh? Why don't you make yourself useful going and choke on something? Cool.
Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, Booga.
Hardcore.
We're gonna give you chicks a chance to prove yourself. We call it an initiation. You fail, you die. Yeah, but first you gotta strip it. That's not in the plan. Why not?
They should have graffitied kangaroo ears onto that. Am I wrong? I like that chair. I wouldn't buy that chair.
You're gonna use this, but you have to be really careful with it because I designed it with I especially built it with the visual sense processor. It's a little invention that I invented myself. I might add.
Miles.
Oh, and these are so you can hear us. This one's for you, and this one I made especially for you. Let me help you put it on because it's kind of tricky. Oh, I'm sorry. How clumsy of me. It's hard to clip on.
Okay, so we can hear you, but how are you gonna hear us?
Just speak facing west. We'll be all right. The cold will be on the road.
He's Jack Kerouac incarnate.
We're all reincarnated. But that means you're
Maybe Jack Kerouac.
Who'd you used to be?
A cop.
Figures.
I used to be Ted Smith, assistant manager of Chief Auto Parts in Cincinnati, Ohio.
That's what you know.
Thank you.
I was a dog, but because I was really good, they moved me up to human being status. Sort of.
This has like great use of like sets. Whoever did the location scouting on this movie is like, because these are all just like standing locations. So, like this is like a, I don't know, a waste management plant or something, right? Like old pipes and stuff. Maybe it's a quarry.
North Place. West. Mr. Kerouac, I'm sending you an image.
Oh, here it comes.
See, they gave that chick ears.
That's gotta be it. Let's move.
What do you call kangaroo baby? Joey's. Joey. So not a chick. Pardon me.
I'll still water power vehicles up here. Tell you some miles. Need more proof.
Yes, I'll give you more proof. I got your proof.
Ah!
Alright. Tasty.
That's weird.
We gotta get in closer and take pictures of those weapons. What are you doing? I'm trying to mangle you. Yes. They're men. Move it and lose it. What's this for?
If this had just been marketed differently,
Lady Gaga.
Hard body heaven.
like Madonna should have had a tie-in song to this, not Austin Powers.
You give me realness, son. Don't forget about it. Be a good little girl. Let's get set up. Over there by the crate. Take off the shirt.
What are you doing here? This is a restricted area.
I know you're not talking to me like this. Obviously, you didn't get the memo.
What memo?
Darling, we are doing a Men of Water and Power calendar.
Oh.
And I think you would be the perfect supermodel cover.
The calendar, guys? Can I be December?
Baby, you can be any month you want.
Yeah.
Sean, how we've left ourselves in our purse. Shoot the men near the crates. It's more manly. This way. Come on, get out. Come on. All right. Here we go. Oh my goodness. You are so beautiful. You're making me sick. Smile for me.
What's this? Oh,
Let me see what. Open your shirt. Quick. All right, now smile. Let me see those teeth. Come on. Okay, yes. Yes, I like that.
those are definitely weapons in those crates. We better move.
No way, the whole thing is so convenient, man. If they want to be down with us, come to hijack the shit themselves. They pull it off then.
Fine, I'll have the goods to you in an hour, asshole. Oh, the glamour has left the building. There is no magic, there's no sparkle, there's no je ne sais quoi. Come, Defina. Hold your chest, come on. Oh, God, that's great. You're so brave, you're super. That super has left the model, bro. Come on.
That's awesome. Hey, a troll! Godzilla. Great set design. Great costume design. If this came out today, it would be Oscar nominated.
I don't know about that. I think it would do pretty well.
Look, the Mona Lisa on an Etch-a-Sketch in the background. That's awesome.
Remember me? I just shouldn't need you. Yes, hello. But I'm not punching. Well, fix it now to get that narrow little point over here. We want to do this all this fun. You want to have some work? Now you're working the kick. You think kids doing it?
Oh dear. Oh. They don't usually show the body after it's shot like that. There's your R rating. But there's no blood.
Yeah, they're very sparse with their use of weapons.
What would they do with a film like this in Sweden, where all the censorship is against violence?
Well, I don't know. They might call it sweet.
They might.
I think it's sweet. I hope enough people listen to this podcast to make a potential reboot or sequel of Tank Girl. I think it would be great. However, this movie is definitely a product of its time. And that time was the 90s, and the 90s were great.
Chill out. This has been a Timmy Cruise viewing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that's the shipment of guns or whatever. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
the city down there.
Nice.
Oh,
Might have wanted to pump the brakes a little bit first.
Maybe. Oh, Dash.
Great use of model work and stuff in this thing.
Yeah.
Is that the kangaroo?
Yeah.
Oh, right in front of the moon! If you're gonna have them jumping really high, might as well have a full moon.
Yeah.
I had it all under control, Booger.
So, to our newest member, where their energies enhance the spirit of our service.
Her hair length
Great, let's check
varies
out the
wildly.
After the ceremony, the weapons will be disposed of.
Why? After all that?
We don't use guns.
My kind of
You
movie.
don't use guns.
No, Proctor taught us to fight without the corruption of guns.
Yeah.
Let us all hold hands. Quick.
They're freakins.
I'd like to recite a poem.
This guy is doing the. Great side.
Fly, you butterfly that dances in the mud. Fly, you piece of dental floss. You burn me toast.
Slam poetry.
Fly, you pig that flies in the sky with rainbow Twinkie fluid and 3 liters of high octane petrol.
Let's pray.
Oh, it's a bowling alley is their hideout, eh? That's awesome. Jeff Bridges could be like the older, wiser street shark.
What about the guy who's already there? He's doing no sharks.
And John Goodman could be a whale who's their friend.
Oh god.
He could be like a beached whale. He just gets like hosed down in the alley or something. He like works in a car shop where they repair bikes, and the whale lives there, and somebody's always like spraying him with a hose to keep him. That'd be awesome. Look, this thing writes itself. But you should pay me to do it.
What the hell? Good. Tantamount to assault there.
Great shoes there.
Wow. This movie.
But he's-
Yeah, right?
Just keeps throwing it at you.
Mm.
Ah. Boom, boom.
Johnny Prophet's dream. See how the people are all free. Water just comes down from the sky. Don't cost nothing. With flowers, rainbows.
So the original version of that scene was a lot more sexualized, but they
Oh, jeez. Really?
brought it down a lot. Yeah.
Well, thank you, censors, for something.
They even had a prosthetic heart like a kangaroo made.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but that got cut out.
So he's Jewish? He's wearing a Hooters shirt. That's hilarious. This is so 90s.
Super 90s.
Clearly that's meant to symbolize the wise old owl.
Who's that? It is like Dr. Claw.
Okay, guys, here's the plan. Water and power has lines all the way from here to here. And there's no way through 'em. How about we go over 'em?
Yeah, that's great. How you plan on sneaking over the top? Fly?
Yep. We've got the stolen flyer. All we have to do is paint it back the way it was, and bam!
What happens when the extra security does? Then what? Yeah, then what?
Well, maybe we could
He looks like Neil
wait till
Young.
another flyer doesn't reach in the scout. We capture his ID code and we're in. We're in.
Like exactly like.
I will need to. There. Wait, what do you mean?
Neil
It's
Young
the
of the
ears.
90s.
Yeah.
I'm not going in without my pink.
Whoa. Listening to her now? I thought we were committed. We got to vote. Everybody for that pathetic plan, raise your paw. Jordy, let's go.
What, Ice-T, why you gotta be such a... Sword.
Which blanket? Stick in the mud?
Yeah. They kind of look like the Grinch. Kind of like Kangaroos
Yeah.
versions of Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Yeah. Same kind of. I bet you they took a lot from this and don't pay it proper due credit where it is due.
Alright. Now try to sound relaxed, and whatever you do, only repeat what I tell you. Got it? Yeah.
Uh-oh. There's a recipe for disaster.
Condor controls. Condor 4, come in. Condor 4, we just sent you out.
It's Elton John.
Must be
Don't speak ill of the dead.
He's not dead.
Must be a short haircut.
Jeez.
Short circuit.
It's his farewell again tour.
Is this an Ice-T song? Is this Ice-T rapping right now?
Was it Public Enemy, right? That's Ice-T?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know rap, guys. Sorry. As much as I love the 90s.
Turn this phone around and you're gonna get us all killed. Now! Do it now!
You're going in. You are going to listen to me all at once. You're going to stand up before say that you're going to let me do my stuff. Have you got that?
Good.
Aye.
Naomi.
This is Condor 4. We're pirate in a fence. Obviously, it would be going to confuse you. Now, here's the situation. This bird has got no electrical. And in about 2 minutes, we're going to be kissing gravel. So listen to me, you sperm sucker. Either you get out your butt and clear it for landing, or I'm going to fly this rocket right up your socket.
Roger 04, you're clear for hangar. Cool. Oh boy.
Huh? It worked. Just fly casual.
Just fly casual. See, look. Stunt man. For Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, what's happened to McDowell?
His contract ran out. He said he'd do some voiceover. He came, he chewed, he conquered.
Yeah, he was great. I would say that I got a little less interested in the movie once he stopped being a thing.
Yeah.
And
They
still-
really, if they'd only saved more of his scene chewing for later. Yeah.
I'm still enjoying it though. Don't get me wrong. It had an Ice-T song, and Ice-T's also a kangaroo. I mean,
What more could
You
you
could say
want?
what more could you want from him?
He is kangarooed.
I don't get it.
Because he swears a lot.
No.
And he's a bit of a jerk.
I don't know what. I really don't know any. Like, was Ice-T part of like one of those like 90s
Yeah, I
rap
think it was
groups?
Public Enemy. I bet that on Final Jeopardy, but not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Who's this?
Is that
Was
the
it a
kid?
little girl? A drowned little girl in water? That's a waste of water.
Their outfits are great.
It's like it's all about class struggle.
Yeah.
It's an allegory for today.
You could say it's like almost a perfect futuristic vision.
It's like Newt Gingrich, futurist.
If they brought this back, it wouldn't be the same. It would be lacking humor.
Of course it would.
Unless they just took it the Deadpool route and just let it be funny.
I sure hope they don't ban money. Would it be interesting if, like, Elon Musk has to start, like, a movie studio on Mars just to get around all the, like, bullshit censorship and stuff?
Life's not bad.
Yeah, we're much better in the dark, like Count Chocula.
Chocula.
Count Chocula's a guy on the laundry detergent box. I asked you something about no, he's right.
Hey girl, we're gonna do this. Well, our power box is down at the end of the side. How long did you get to them?
She's not.
There you go.
You know what would come in handy right now? Some guns.
But
But they're like Batman.
Or MacGyver.
Yeah. They don't need them.
The kangaroo equivalent of a guy.
MacGyver times 8.
Fake John Travolta is pissed and confused.
I think he's fake John Travolta.
Yeah. Show me the way the battleship or
Battlefield. How have they never made action figures based on Battlefield Earth? That seems like they would have, and then they would want to
Just
like put little trackers in them to find out who buys them, so that
then go and
go and try
arrest
and
people.
they can go and try and like get them to join.
It's like
Scientology,
Scientology
like-
superdus.
Yeah, like potential like people.
You know what they could do? They could if you bought a set,
You get
they
the
could
Major
double as
Keaton's upgrade.
they could double as those paddles they make, or those things they make you grab to like measure your thetans.
Right, yeah. They could. You can get the whole set.
With
Right?
thetan measuring power, thetan measuring action.
Well, I would buy them, but you guys, as much as I love Tom Cruise and John Travolta, you don't have any hope of indoctrinating me. But money talks. Make me an offer.
No, that's the other way around. You're supposed to pay them.
Pay them? Oh no, then there's no way.
That's how you get rid of your thetans. You just give the church more money.
Nah, I'll bank some fees. I'll find somebody that wants them.
I'm sure I've got thetan levels just through the roof.
Off the chart. You could have a garage sale.
Oh, I saw the cord on his back.
Good one.
Oh, it's the little girl. She's in like a slow death machine. She's drowning her slowly.
Right.
Yes! Did they save a little Malcolm McDowell? Yes!
They did.
That is some good producing. Good editing. Good script writing. Ray is silently going, waving his hand. For those of you joining us audio only. Look how his space arm deflects bullets.
So why did they cut his head off?
I've lost my patience.
That's what's different. Whereas before, he would have waited you to walk across glass. Now he's just going to take a glass and shove it up your foot.
I played you like an old villain.
That's not
Is your movie not living up to your
funny. No!
expectations?
I want a better, more twisted metaphor than the obvious thing.
No, you're a walking, talking villain.
Finish this sentence, Tim. I've heard you like a
Micro what?
Like a planted beet farm. Played all the beets. Then farmed them.
You're yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
bye-bye, Malcolm.
Need a hand?
Ah!
Come on, get up. Oh, wow, so pretty. I'm gonna hit you so hard, your children will be born bruised.
That'll be going good. That's a good one. Oh, it's what do you call him?
Oh, his body's there, but his head isn't.
State of the art holographic technology. You know what it means? It means I can hurt you, but you can't hurt me.
Is his body not real?
Well, they cut his head off, so I'm assuming his head is somewhere else.
I played you like Magic the Gathering.
So it's really complicated and they're really nerdy.
No one really gets the rules, and everybody cheats.
People get really into it.
I played you like a good one kazoo. I got it from a vending machine at Chuck E. Cheese's.
I won.
No! No! Say I won. Face. And the little girl lived.
I'd rather her die than lose her slave.
I played you like a Malcolm McDowell cameo.
I win.
It's almost like they wanted to do all these like cutaways and stuff.
They're like other more expensive shots.
Yeah, like her in a boxing ring or whatever, but they couldn't afford it, so they just got them to
I thought the animation
illustrated.
kind of works better though, in a way.
Don't
It only worked in the 90s though.
Yeah, you probably would be able to get away with this now. People could call your movie bad.
People could.
I've enjoyed the animation, but I think they've relied on it too heavily to
Yeah, I get it.
tell stories.
It's a shortcut.
Yeah,
It is a short-
which we already knew was happening. But I don't like hate the concept. It's been really good.
Sin City did that to some extent as well. I like her Minnie Mouse bandana that she's got on. It's amazing that with all the Disney reboots and pushes and this and that, they haven't done a Mickey Mouse movie.
It's a Mickey Mouse movie.
Like, why don't they get some like Elijah Wood to voice Mickey Mouse and get Naomi Watts to voice Minnie Mouse and go make their movie? You can get Tom Hanks to play Goofy, you know, and just like CG the fuck out of them. Put them in real life against like Roger Rabbit background with like real actors. You could they could meet Joe Pesci. What the fuck are you talking about, Mickey? What are you?
The thing about Mickey Mouse,
Come on, Pluto.
they're not gonna ever release a Mickey Mouse movie that would ever mess up the legacy of Mickey Mouse. You know, so it's so precious about it.
Nothing beyond the Jews.
Oh,
That was a goofy
now
movie,
that's
wasn't
using
it?
your head.
Back in 1995.
Of course.
You already made that joke.
Whoa. There you go. If you ever needed proof that I'm a time-traveling alien from the future, I think you just got it.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, yeah. Maybe I spoke too much.
She's getting waterized.
Oh, Oh. He should have had a pet fish that he laments to from time to time.
I don't get it.
He said snot.
Is this a bad guy?
It's Big John Travolta.
Yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to.
Nice. Now he was.
You audition like 9 times or something for this?
9 times.
That was some ridiculous number.
See you in the next one.
Wow.
General, we have taken out the airfield and now have control of it, awaiting your next command, sir. I took the bullets out of their guns. That was smart, huh?
Oh, that was very
You.
Is this Biff naked? Is that? It sounds like Biff naked.
I wouldn't know.
She was around then, right? Like mid to late 90s? Mid 90s. No, it's not. Wow, well, there you go.
Wow, that's how that movie ended.
Rakusian. That's a cool name. But it's like punk rock cover. That works too, eh?
Punk rock meets.
Yes, girl. Well, I wouldn't buy all of these figures, but I would buy some of them.
Subgirl was supposed to be a much bigger part,
Really?
but it turned into cameo, yeah.
Subgirl?
Subgirl.
Liquid Silver Subgirl.
Is she the one that did the makeover of the machine?
Oh,
Her?
right.
I'm not
That
sure.
was
Is that her?
nice. Maybe.
I think that was her.
I never saw a sub, so.
No. Did she live in a sub?
I don't know.
They should have got Ringo. He could have been Subgirl.
Subbing to the girl.
Yeah, why not?
Subbing out.
In the sub. Could have been there.
Oh man, so that was Tanko, hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Special vocal effects by Frank Welker.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Well, that makes this even better. I enjoyed that immensely. Now you gotta see.
Sure was memorable.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Barbed Wire as well?
No, I haven't seen Bob
Just wondering which one you prefer.
This was interesting. I think my biggest problem with it is it's very disconnected. The story, I just don't know what was really going on with the story the whole time.
The story boggles my mind, but there was so much enjoyable, like, spectacle
Yeah.
things, like, I know.
There's an awful lot of smoking in it.
Mm.
Is that 90s too?
Oh, very much so, I think, yeah. I was, the Rippers were cool, like the Kangaroos and everything. I loved the animation that was in there, that was awesome.
There is the kangaroo. That's how they're moving.
Yeah. It's very, like, they took Yoda ears to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost wish that the entire thing was animated. It's like those animated sequences were a lot of fun.
They were so cool.
Mm. Well, yeah. Do you have any other final thoughts on Tanko?
No, I just want to see who sings what song. James Hewlett! Wolverine worked on this.
Yeah. Jamie Hewlett is one of the creators. Jamie Hewlett and Alan.
Dark Horse. Huh. Courtney Love Cobain? Courtney Love was the music coordinator for this?
Courtney Love makes perfect sense for this.
Yeah, but Cobain doesn't.
Why not? When did he die? 94, I thought.
Formed by Bjork? There was a Bjork song in this movie?
There's a couple of Bjork songs.
What?
That's awesome. Hole, performed by Hole.
Devo? Joan Jett?
That's hilarious.
That is this movie. It's got such a good soundtrack.
I told you it would. That's awesome.
Wow.
I don't remember this that well. It's not like, unless this has like made itself a permanent place in my subconscious. Maybe.
It's a special little
This
place.
informs everything I do.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, if you can track this down online or on DVD, I don't even think it has a Blu-ray release, but it damn well needs one. With an English subtitles track. But other than that, yeah, 1995, United Artists. Huh.
That's fascinating. The fact that I've never even heard of it. Didn't know
I can't believe you've never heard of this. I thought you'd seen this before. Well, that was my pleasure, my treat. I quite enjoyed
R-rated
that.
movies from
Thanks for
95.
sharing.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm surprised this isn't like huge in odds. Well, thank you for joining us on our whatever we do back issues.
Who are we?
Journey into the abyss.
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
Was she Subgirl? Was that? No.
No, she was the madam.
Yes. That does make sense.
Well, friends and followers, that was Tank Girl by Back Issues, your loyal team of Isaiah, Tim,
Yeah.
Mel, Bray, and special guest star Lawrence.
Well, cool.
Be sure to check out the video log for a cohesive rambling of thoughts. And,
Angry eyes.
Oh,
the angry eyes. Look at that. I'm just going to tattoo the entire
time. Wow, that makes perfect sense. I like it. I like it a lot.
And on that note, Back Issues, signing off.
Bye.
Are you allowed to have such a short evaluation?
Oh, we'll do a thing.
Oh, for this one, yeah.